Hello everyone, this is Rafaida, and in this video I'm going to tell you how I got into product management with no experience and no tech background. But before that, please like and subscribe so you get notified whenever I post a new video on product management or internships or interview related tips. So a lot of people nowadays think that they need product management experience to get into the field. But let me tell you my story. So I am a student at University of Washington where I'm doing health informatics. So it's basically healthcare side plus IT side together. And I'm doing a bachelor's degree there. So while I'm in school, I knew that I wanted to do internships. So as soon as I entered University of Washington in my third year, because I did associate's degree before that, when I entered University of Washington, I knew I wanted to get started with internships. During my first semester, I applied to different internships, and it was very hard for me to land into a tech internship at first. So I thought, why not go for healthcare? And hence I applied to healthcare internships. I applied to multiple hospitals. One of the hospitals that I applied to, they reached out to me, we did some interviews. So it was more like a shared services intern, in which what I can do is basically I can intern in different departments. So it was a 6 months long of an internship. So I can do 3 months in one department and 3 months in other department. And my supervisor was so kind enough to ask me of where I would like to intern, and of course I said product management. So I'm that kind of person who just wants to make sure that if I'm doing something, I love what I do. So I actually changed a lot of majors in the past, and why I changed, because I actually tried to experience that in actually real life. For example, if I wanted to be a pharmacist, I worked as a pharmacy tech just to see what my day would be like. Similarly, when I wanted to get into product management, when I told my supervisor, before that I actually spoke to a lot of product managers on a daily basis. I did a lot of coffee chats. I read a lot of books, so I can tell you more about coffee chats and how you can ask for one and what is it and what you can ask in the next video. I basically did more than 50 coffee chats. I read a lot of books. I saw a lot of videos. I networked with people, and then I knew, okay, I wanted to do this. And hence that's why I asked my supervisor if I could get an internship in product management, and I'm glad I did. So I did that internship for 3 months, and I loved it so much that I requested my supervisor if I could continue that for the next 3 months as well, because it was a 6 months long internship, and I didn't want to go to any other department because I loved that so much, and I wanted to gain more experience in product management, staying with the same department, so I can see how they're growing with time, with PIs, with sprints. When that internship was coming to an end, I knew I wanted to do more internships, because that internship was ending towards May, and I wanted something for summer as well so I can get more experience. Now where do I go for more internships? When I applied to different places, it was hard to get into product management. It is a very competitive field, and there are definitely a lot of programs there, but sometimes they're looking for a CS background, sometimes they're looking for experience, and so much more. So it was very, very competitive to get into one. And knowing that I'm from healthcare background, I thought it would be very difficult for me to get into tech. So I continued applying, and I waited a lot of time just to get into product management internship. When I was doing that, when I was waiting, I realized I was not getting enough responses. I was not getting enough interview calls, and that's when I thought, okay, something is wrong. When I knew that something was wrong, what I did was, the first thing that I did was change my resume completely. I just changed it 360 degrees just to make sure that it fits the product management internship requirements. So even my pharmacy technician experience or any other experience, I just translated into product management words so that I just increase my chances of getting hired. The other thing that I did, which was very, very important, was I did networking. I messaged a lot of recruiters, directors, and I landed a lot of internships. The offer of internships through that networking. Otherwise, I don't think it would be possible for me. But the other internship that I accepted, I did not get it through that. But let me share the story for that as well, how I got that internship. So the internship that I accepted, just like any other internship, I applied to this role and I was waiting to hear back, and then I just moved on with any other applications. I received a rejection, and for me what I did was, whenever I received a rejection, I just look at it, think about it, and then just forget it, because otherwise I get demotivated. Instead, I would spend that time to apply somewhere else. So what I did was, I did the same thing, but I received a rejection, and the next day I received another email that we think you could be a better fit for this position. It was a completely same position, but just a different department. So I knew that I wanted to accept it just because that fits my degree, that fits like my position that I want to go for. So all the right ticks were there, and I was like, okay, why not? Let's just interview for this position and see how it goes. When I received that email, I wanted to get started with the interview. So I had like 3 different interview rounds. I cleared all of them and I got the position. And at that time, I had several different offers for the internship as well. But the reason why I chose this one was because I can see the growth within the company. I actually spoke to a lot of people who did the internship at the same place, and saw their growth and how the company helps you to get there. Also, I wanted to get into technology. I wanted to get into tech, and this was not a healthcare company. This was a tech company. So I was very sure, okay, this was the right fit for me. I was able to land this internship with no tech background, no experience at all. The only experience that I had was 6 months of product management experience in a healthcare setting. And healthcare setting and a tech setting is completely different when it comes to product management. That's why I was very scared, very nervous when I started with this company. But I had an amazing experience, and I know that there are companies who don't look for a CS background or a specific major or some kind of experience. They look if you have that potential to grow, if you have that customer mindset, if you have like a growth mindset, and if you are ready to unlearn to learn. That's the main thing they are looking for, and how you approach every problem, how you think about the customers, and how driven you are. So again, if you don't have any experience, don't think that you cannot get into product management. So just to clear a misconception, people think that we cannot get into product management if we do not have a master's degree, but that is wrong. I am currently doing a bachelor's degree. I'll be graduating soon in June of 2023, and before that I already got a full-time offer. So don't ever think that you cannot get into product management with a bachelor's degree. You definitely can. Just start your internship, start different ways you can get into product management. Just to wrap it up, there's a lot of competition to get into product management, but there are different ways you can step in. I will be discussing those ways in the next video, but just to be on like a more competitive edge, I would say that start networking. So important. Go on LinkedIn, create your profile, network with people, talk to people, have coffee chats with people, either meet them in person or do like virtual coffee chats. Very great way to land really good positions. It does wonders. Like, I have tried it and it works. I cannot even tell you how efficient it is. So definitely go for that way. You can also do like Agile, Safe, or Scrum certifications that could also help you to get into more like a product owner role, and then you can always go to product management role. You can target internships. Other than the internships, another great way to get into product management is through building a product from ideation phase to the execution phase. In this way, you will be showing your future employers your skills and how you can manage a product. So definitely go with that option if you have a chance. I'll be discussing about more options in the future videos. Lastly, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll definitely be posting more content about product management, internships, schools, and so much more. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.